किसने लाखों को तारा।
इस महामंत्र का जाप करो, भवजल से मिले किनारा। नमो अरिहंताणं, नमो सिद्धाणं, नमो आयर्याणं, नमो ओझायाणं, नमो लोये सव्वसाहुणं।
नमो लोये सव्वसाहुणम्।
एसो पञ्चणमुक्कारो सव्वपावपणासनो, मङ्गलानं च सव्वेसि पढमम हवै मङ्गलम्।
नमो 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 नमो।
नमोकार मंत्र है न्यारा, किसने लाखों को तारा।
नमोकार मंत्र है न्यारा, किसने लाखों को तारा।
इस महामंत्र का जाप
May I request everyone to please remove your shoes. We are going to start with Navkar Mantra. Hold your eyes calmly and please listen to the Navkar Mantra. Jai Jinendra, Pranam. JAINA strongly condemns the tragic events that unfolded in Pahalgam, Kashmir, where innocent lives were lost. In honor of those souls, let us pause for 2 minutes of silence, praying for their peace, comfort, and healing. May I request everybody to please pause yourself, pray for those souls. May their families find strength, and may humanity strive for harmony and compassion in these difficult times. May I request JAINA Convention 2025 convener Atul Shah to bring our guests and dignitaries and other convener team members. Please come on the stage. Please. Atul Bhai Shah, co-convener Vipul Shah, Jignesh Jain, JAINA President Indesh Shah, JAINA past President Prem Bhai Jain, Chief Guest Ajay Bhai Seth. Please welcome to the stage. And of course, JSNC President Prajnesh Shah. On behalf of the Federation of Jain Association in North America, JAINA, and Jain Society of Metropolitan Chicago, JSNC, and the JAINA Convention Board, I, Hemant Shah, JAINA past Secretary, former JSNC Chairman, and Convention 2025 Board Member, leading the Public Relations and Media Committee, feel truly privileged and honored to extend my heartfelt welcome to all of you. On this beautiful day in Chicago, how's the weather today? Amazing.
Better than yesterday.
Better than yesterday, of course. We come together for our second kickoff and all hands meeting for JAINA Convention 2025. It is a moment of collective energy and purpose as we unite in shaping an extraordinary event going to happen in Chicago that reflects the spirit and values of our Jain community. Among us, we have respected JAINA President Bindesh Bhai Shah from Tampa, Florida, our chief guest Ajay Bhai Sheikh from Mumbai, India, JAINA past President Prem Bhai Jain from San Francisco, JAINA's first Vice President, Convention Convener, former JSNC President, and former Chairman Atul Shah, JAINA Secretary, Convention Co-Convener, and JSNC Chairman Vipul Shah, JSNC President Pragnesh Shah, JSNC Trustee and Convention Co-Convener Jignesh Jain, Convention Mahasangpatis Manish Bhai and Seljaben Gandhi, Convention Sangpatis Parag Bhai and Dulari Doshi, Vasan Bhai and Charumati Shah, and of course Atul and Ramesh Shah, Convention Mahasangpati Renuka Ben and Jagdish Bhai Mehta, Convention Board Members, esteemed donors, veteran JAINA and JSNC members, Convention Committee Chairs, volunteers, press and media members, and invited members of JSNC and JAINA. Thank you for your unwavering commitment and dedication to the JAINA. Your presence at JAINA and any JAINA events continually inspiring us to elevate our services and uphold the values that define our community. Together, we strive to make a lasting differences. With a mission to preserve, practice and promote Jain values and Jain way of life, since its inception in 1981, with the blessings of Gurudev Chitrabanuji and Acharya Sushil Muniji, JAINA has become a largest organization of Jains outside India. JAINA represents more than 74 Jain centers across North America and has become a one voice for more than 150,000 Jains in USA and Canada. One of the iconic activities what JAINA does is a biennial JAINA convention that is being hosted in various cities across North America. Chicago is a proud host of JAINA convention for the third time in 1995, 2005, and this is going to be an amazing event once again in 2025 with the theme Unity in Diversity, Path to Peace. Without further ado, I am honored to introduce our dynamic Atul Shah. First of all, he doesn't need any introduction. But a true pillar of our community, whose life shows a profound commitment to service, spiritual growth, unity, and outreach. Along with Dharmi, Atul has contributed immensely in various roles as a Vidikar, as a leader, also championing the philanthropy. Their dedication has earned them a deep respect within our Jain community. A visionary leader, a steadfast friend, my buddy, my mentor, and someone I have had a privilege of working alongside for many years at JSMC and JAINA. Atul has really inspired many. Let's welcome Atul Shah for his welcoming remarks.
Thank you, Hemant. JAINA, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank Jain Society of Chicago being hosting this JAINA convention fourth time, 1987, 1993, 2001, and we'll be doing in 2025. If I look at the list, maybe Premba you can correct me, but we are the highest one, hosting the convention in this Chicago. So this is the fourth time. So this is a great to learn and understand, and thank you for everyone. First of all, I'd like to thank JSMC for giving this platform to all of us and the JAINA. So I'd like to really thank the Jain Society, all the ECBOT for actually helping out on all this hosting the convention in this Chicago. I'd like to welcome everyone. Today, actually, we invited our esteemed donors and the chairs, co-chairs, volunteers, team members of the committee, so we can understand how we are working together and who are doing what work, and that way you can know, because there are so many different committees and dependency on each other. So that is the main goal is today, that everyone can know face to face everyone, that who is doing what work and who are the living person to who to contact about it. So this is our goal today, and that is the reason we are having this hands-on meeting today. I'd like to really thank out of our guests. First of all, I would like to thank Ajay Bhai, who came from India. Then by Jain from San Francisco. Our Secretary Jagat Bhai Shah from Dallas. Manish Bhai Mehta from Detroit. Manan Shah, a YJP leader. Manan. We have Mahima Shah, who is a YJA leader. I think, if I'm not forgetting anyone, I think I have covered everyone who came from out of state. Kaushal Bhai Shah, who is actually co-chair for the food chair, who was a food chair in 2023 JAINA convention. And Bindesh Bhai and Rupal Ben, Bindesh Bhai, wife Rupal Ben. So they are from Miami. Manish Bhai, they covered this. So thank you very much, everyone actually coming. I'm sure there are folks joining the Zoom call, team call. Thanks to all the folks who joined the team call. Thank you very much for joining today. Also, I'd like to really thank all the Mahasanpati here, Manish Bhai, Silja Ben, Dr. Chandrawarya, and the Jagdish Bhai and Renuka Ben, our Sanpati, Dr. Pranab Doshi and Dulari Ben Doshi, our another Sanpati, Vasant Bhai and Charman Shah, and a lot of other donors are here who actually joining today for our this occasion. I also like to thank our Mahila Mandal President, Vishwa Ben here. Thank you, Vishwa Ben. Also, I'd like to thank Mayu Senior Center President Bhanubhai Shah, if he's here. Thank you. And also, I'd like to thank our all the esteemed convention board members, convention board member, so I'm sure everyone is here. If you can raise your hand, whoever is in convention board. Thank you, thank you. Also, I'd like to thank Nitish Bhai, who are the JAINA director from the our Lake County temple. So Nitish Bhai, thank you very much, everyone. And I'd like to also recognize one of our the event planner who is here actually, Jain and Malika. They are very, very instrumental in, and actually I am actually bugging them a lot. A lot of things are going, and we are trying to, solve the problem, and they are always available on the call and taking care of the things. So really, thank you, JD and Malika. I do not want to take too much time. There are folks who can also contribute, and talk about a lot of different things. So I like to pause myself here and thank you very much everyone for being here. All the chairs, co-chairs, team members, volunteers, all the and really you are doing amazing, great work. Actually, you know what? I don't have to worry about doing anything. And the first of all, I want to really thank the Vipul Bhai and Jignesh Bhai. They are taking all the load that I do not have to worry about. I can go around the different places in different countries or different state and wandering around and enjoy myself with the meet. Rather, they are taking all the things and all the chairs and co-chairs. So thank you very much, everyone. I'll pause myself. Thank you, Herman Bhai, and thank you all the audio member and things like that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Atul. JSMC was pioneer member of JAINA since 1981, and our JAINA president Bindesh Bhai has specially flown from Tampa, Florida to inspire us. I was privileged to work with him as a in a JAINA executive committee when I was JAINA secretary. And I would now like to invite Bindesh Shah to provide his presidential remark. Please join me in welcoming Bindesh Shah.
Jain everyone. It's always a pleasure to visit Chicago Jain Center. I always see smiling faces welcoming anyone, the guest, not just a JAINA president. Or I came as a regular member. It's always with open arms. So thank you, Chicago. And we are so proud that this is the 4th time Chicago is going to host a JAINA convention. And as a president, usually there is a one tick in your mind that how is going to be JAINA convention. Looking at all of you, can you raise your hand? Just show me your hand, everyone. So this is called all hands meeting. This is what we are, gathered here. So I don't have any concern that we have so much of talent here who are handling already this convention. So I'm looking further than convention really. This convention, it's done deal. It's going to be most exciting convention JAINA is going to host. I can tell you that. So as a president, my concern is what is after. What every 2 years, JAINA builds this, how we say it's a big mahal or the castle we build every 2 years and then we restart again. But as a president, I see that so much talent, so much connections we have made. We need to leverage it to do many things. And JAINA, we are lucky. We don't have any permanent space, and that allows us the flexibility to expand our ideas further and further in various communities. And that's what this convention is. So I want actually, beyond convention, the connections you have made, please participate in JAINA committees, YJ committees, YJP committees. Everywhere you can participate, you think you have a Please provide it to your community and continue working. Our mission doesn't end here. Leaders will change, but mission doesn't change. So please, again, thank you very much, Chicago, and everyone who are on a Zoom call, that whole US and Canada, we are together to bring this convention to a successful celebration. Again, thank you. JAINA.
Thank you, Bindesh Bhai. JAINA is hosting this fourth convention now, I'm correcting it, at JAINA, at Chicago, in collaboration with Jain Society of Metropolitan Chicago. And host society's president, our dynamic president, Pragnesh Shah. I would like to invite him to do his welcome remarks.
Pranam and Jai Hind, everyone. Proudly respect Ajay Bhai Seth, respect Bindesh Bhai Shah, JAINA President, respect Prem Uncle, JAINA Vice President, and all our Southern Bhai and Beno, and all the people who are on the team's meeting. JAINA, as Atul Bhai mentioned, Hemant Bhai mentioned, this is the fourth convention. This is the highest number of convention hosting city is Chicago. Let's give big round of applause. No other city or no other state has hosted more than 3 conventions. We will be the first one. As you see enthusiasm, as Atul Bhai mentioned, always mention everywhere he goes, unity. We see the unity over here and everybody is inspiring. Correct, Atul Bhai? Yes. Unity. And that's how we are accomplishing a lot more stuff. So, thank you, JAINA, giving us an opportunity. And we'll continue success. But without our help of entire sum, let's rock the JAINA stage. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Pragnesh Bhai. Our success is attributed to the work efforts and contributions of many, for which we are grateful to our volunteers, our donors, our visionary leaders, sponsors, and many volunteers who are working tirelessly on this. Today, we have our chief guest, Ajay Bhai Seth. He is the founding director of Quest Investment Advisors in Mumbai, catering to foreign institutional investor, mutual funds, and institutions. He has experience of Indian capital markets for over 4 decades. Aside of his investment endeavor, he dedicates bulk of his time extensively to the philanthropic activities, comprising medical, education, and direct financial activities to marginalized sections of this society. His personal motto is to give back to the society and has pledged to give 100% of his share of his profits to Quest Foundation, Mumbai. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Ajay Seth. Ajay Bhai.
Namaste and Jai Hind. Thank you, Chicago. Some 40 years back in 1985, first time my wife Meena and me visited Chicago. And this is probably, I am visiting second time, and my wife will visit with me in November. So thank you very much, Chicago. My special thank goes to Dharmi Ben and Atul Bhai for all the love and affection, more respect, everything, જેને આપણે ગુજરાતીમાં આદરભાવ કહીએ, he has showered it on us. The kind of a care they have taken for us, I've been staying at their home, and the kind of a care this lovely couple, everybody is talking about Atul Bhai being a good manager, being a different kind of person, but I have seen his different side in last 2 days. So thank you very much, Dharmi Ben. Thank you very much, Atul Bhai. I'll be failing in my duty if I don't remember Mahesh Bhai Radha, ex-JAINA president, who actually introduced me to JAINA and all the beautiful friends, You can have a Bindesh Bhai, you can have a Prem Bhai, and various beautiful, Yesterday evening we had such a lovely time, at Vipul Bhai's place, Resma Ben, isn't it? Resma Ben and Vipul Bhai, such a lovely time. So thank you very much, everybody. I wanted to talk basically 2 points, but I thought that I will actually add one more point, the third point. Let me take the third point first. It was an amazing experience today morning when, I visited this Chicago place. Unbelievable, I cannot imagine even this kind of a place, in any of the cities in India, leave aside, anywhere in the world. Such a beautiful place on 22 acres or 25 acres of a land and I must compliment, all the karyakartas, all the committee members, all the members, and obviously, you find that all the donors also, because, somebody, I never knew it, till that I visited here, that Shaileja Jain's father, some 30 years back contributing something like $2 million, and we are not talking about $2 million of today, but we are talking about $2 million some 30 years back. We must remember and cherish those donors, rather than only remembering and cherishing the current donors. Okay. So thank you, Chicago, for making me visit this place. I think that in a years to come, I'm going to remember this place. The second point, which I thought that I should talk to, is, in today's time when 6 months or 8 months back we were witnessing Russia and Ukraine war, we are seeing Israel and the Gaza war, and as recently as last week now we are seeing the uneasiness in relationship between India and Pakistan. What a beautiful topic. JAINA Convention, Chicago Convention, July 2, 2025 has taken. Unity in diversity, a path to peace. While the motto is excellent, while the theme is excellent, my own gut feeling is that each one of us, should talk about only on this subject, spread the message not only in the United States of America, because in this convention I believe that lot of people from all over the world will be visiting, apart from India. I think this is the current topic, we should emphasize on it, because the life of our children depends on what mode the world takes it. In my humble view, and I could be totally wrong, after every 2,500 years, God gives a new opportunity. And when the Brahmandano current, when the nature's current is flowing positively, believe my word, a small seed planted can make a huge difference. So I thought that I should talk on this, that while this is a beautiful subject, we should emphasize on that subject. We should build upon that subject rather than just, it's like a passing thing. And the last point, I thought that JAINA is such a strong and beautiful brand. Okay.
Vice Chairman Sanjay Bhai and Vice President Meghna Ben to felicitate Ajay Bhai State.
Actually, you know, just letting you know that Ajay Bhai is from India, and he's really feeling that Jaina is the biggest brand, and we should make the name lot up. So he actually ready to give his own time and ton, month, anyone done that okay, let's do something about it. He specially visited from India with a first class ticket and only do our.
I don't want to disrespect, but my guru who expired some 15 years back, okay, she told me that only thing which can bring you down in your sadhana is your ego and arrogance. So she gave me a 2 oath, okay, that number one, આપણે જેને ગુજરાતીમાં કહીએ કે જિંદગીમાં હું કોઈનું બહુમાન નહીં લઉં અને જિંદગીમાં હું કોઈ પણ જાતની ઓફિશિયલ ટ્રસ્ટીશીપ કે કમિટી મેમ્બરશીપ નહીં લઉં. So please, I appreciate your love, respect, everything, but please pardon me. Thank you so much.
So just wanted to let you know that specially he visited only to take and as a chief guest and take our interview with the president and vice president. He took our interview for at least about 1.5 hours. So really thank you, Ajay Bhai. This is a great thing that we are hearing from India. That really, you know, Prithviraj Kothari, he's our, you know, he's coming from, right? There are Mahavir Mehta, who is coming in, and there are other folks from Irafan, you know, from different organizations. They are all coming and joining our convention. So really proud of everyone. And Ajay Bhai ની સાથે actually ઓળખાણ જો મારે થઈ હોય તો મહેશભાઈ વાદળે મારા વિશે કંઈક એમને જણાવ્યું હશે. તો હું દુબઈ જવાનો હતો તો એમણે એમની પ્લેનની ટિકિટ ચેન્જ કરી એટલે આવતા હતા અને મેં કહે છે મને કહે છે અતુલભાઈ મારે તમારી સાથે 3 દિવસ ટાઈમ સ્પેન્ડ કરવો છે. So he stayed with me in in Dubai for 3 days and we talked about a lot of things. So thank you very much, Ji bhai. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Atul Bhai, and thank you, Ajay Bhai. The dream of unity of all Jains is alive and thriving in North America, and that is only through JAINA, as it represents Jains of all sects from all religions of the world. Now I am pointing to our visionary leader, successful entrepreneur, philanthropic, distinguished speaker, past president of JAINA, Mr. Prem Jain. Prem Bhai holds a degree from BITS Pilani and MS from University of California, Davis. Prem Bhai spent 23 years with team of engineers funded by Cisco to create 5 new startups. Prem Jain was Senior Vice President, General Manager at AMD and was also a CEO of Pensando Systems, a data center startup, a founding president of Jain Center of Northern California, a founding member of Ahimsa Center at Cal Poly Coloma, Bhagwan Mahavir Professorship at FIU, Bhagwan Adinath Professor at UNT, and Sri Anantnath Chair at University of Wisconsin for Jain Studies. Prem Bhai has received JAINA Ratna Award and he was a past president of JAINA. Worked with JAINA and JCMC and other interfaith organizations to organize many conferences on non-violence, forgiveness, and compassion. Established Prem Jain Presidential Chair for Innovation and Entrepreneurship at UCD, University of California, and a founding chairman of JITO USA. Now everybody knows JITO after the last event of Nauka. He is a founding chairman of JITO USA. And during his JAINA presidency, he introduced Ahimsa Day, Forgiveness Day, and Jivdaya Day events at JAINA. I was privileged to work in his team as a regional vice president at JAINA Executive Committee. Please join me in welcoming President Prem Jain.
Jai Jain, everybody. I think everybody's talked quite a bit. I think I'm just a simple volunteer for you guys. And Chicago, I always love Chicago. I come here all the time. I'm very familiar with the temple. I attended all the JAINA conventions which we have here. I remember when Menkha Gandhi came here that year. I don't know if some of you were remembering that. There was a heavy rain, and there was so much rain was coming during July month. But she spoke so eloquently about, all the things which she was working on in basically saving the animals and stopping all the activities in India. And really remarkable conventions we have done. So you have a track record of doing very good, large organizations, functions, and stuff like that. I mean, you should be proud of also that YJA first convention was in Chicago. And Sania Mehta, she was the original person, came up with this idea in 1991 in convention which we had in San Francisco at Stanford. Okay, that's where the idea came, and really, I think remembering everything what is she has contributed as a part of it and doing for the youth is remarkable. And one thing I want to make sure that our future is in our youth. Both YJP, YJA, they both are present here. They are working very hard in putting the programs together. We just need to make sure that please provide continuous support, which is we have done it in the past. Because a couple of challenges they do have, YJA have. There's they're not admitting more than 700, 800, 1200 in last convention. I think that number has to go up to a couple of thousand because there are people in the waiting list that are still attending. And the other thing is I want to make sure that they become part of the future JAINA leadership. It's very important. One thing I want to tell you, and I told this multiple times, our young generation is not volunteers. They are our assets. We need to treat like assets. And I'll tell you, I was just visiting with Sunil Bhai, the Swaminarayan temple. It's unbelievable what they have done for the pashalas, what they have done for the rooms, and what they have done. Volleyball courts, racquetball courts. Amazing stuff to make sure these kids come to the temple on a regular basis. Doing their other activities besides obviously spiritual and learning and culturally tied together. So I want to make sure that you have such a great facility here. One of the dreams I have, and I'm pretty sure that you guys will do this, I would like to build a better youth center here than what even they have. Okay, I don't think I want to create a competition in that particular sense, but learn from them. It's unbelievable the amount of people, volunteers and stuff like that, teaching. We just saw a class where they were teaching media courses. And the Swamiji himself was involved in teaching that particular part, which is really remarkable. I mean, for him to look at all the videos and everything which these kids are producing and commenting on it and make that happen. So, please, look into that. This is the request to Chicago. The only 2 points I want to say and then I want to stop it. One, thanks to all of you. This is all hands speaking. What that really means is there are a lot of different committees, there are different ideas and stuff like that. Idea is to bring everybody together so you can coordinate. And this is a big thing because you don't want to have one group is going north and the other going south. So the main purpose of this particular meeting is bring up your issues, bring up any concerns you have, volunteers, make sure that you have enough volunteers to do the job which you are taking. And I know you are putting a lot of hours, a lot of time, taking out from your families, from works, and whatever it is. But I'll tell you, this is really very rewarding. You will get rewarded for all your life because this is going to be one of the best conventions JAINA ever had. And I'm not saying it because, because I'm part of JAINA or whatever it is. I'm telling you, seeing it in reality in terms of the organization, the structure, the people who are the chair of these teams which are all here. Amazing, amazing job. A lot of new ideas, a lot of new things which you are doing. This is the first time we have registration done before the convention. We are always worried about, okay, how many we are going to get it. I think we are already sold out, which is really great. Financially, you have done very well thanks to all the Sanpatis and Mahasanpatis. Fantastic job. And this speaks for the community here, really. So that's really going very, very well, and I am already, writing my thing if I have the opportunity to speak, how successful and wonderful this convention is going to be. So let's start celebrating, but keep on doing the work which is you're doing. And all the leadership, I want to make sure that let's work together. There are going to be stressful time, there will be time when we will be under a lot of stress. Please, take 2 minutes out of that particular stress. Do some meditation, do Namakarma, and then come back. We don't want to create any, basically, fight or disagreements. We will have disagreements, but it's better that we work together as one team, and after we are done with it, we should be much more stronger team than what we are going into. So again, Jai Jain, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Prembhai. And as Prembhai mentioned, this is the people. They are going to work and show the Jain Society of Chicago. So give a huge round of applause to yourself, all the volunteers and all the community. And the host society's chairman, Dilpur, host society's president, Pragnesh, and trustee Jignesh Jain, please give a memento to Prembhai Jain. Vice Chairman Sanjay Shah and Meghna Kapadia.
Jainam Jaiti. Prembhai told that how simple person, right? He started with his speech, right? And really, I want to tell you my experience for a simple person, right? Whenever I call, he takes phone right away. I know how many places he involved into. He always in so many meetings and doing lots of things, but always, spend his time to talk to me. That's one thing. Second thing, I said, okay, I'm going California, I'm going here, can you join? No problem. Never ever say, okay, I have this issue, I have this, I have this commitment, but he always, join with us, join with me, going into the different city, and also in India. So thank you very much, Prembhai.
So I'd like to invite our Sangpatis and Mahasanpatis for a photo opportunity here. So please, Manish Bhai Senjaben Gandhi, Parag Bhai Gularilan Doshi, Vasant Bhai Charmatilan Shah, Jagdish Bhai Renukaben Mehta.
And I would also like to recognize and invite YJP co-chair and YJ co-chair Mahima. Please come on the stage, and YJP co-chair Manan, please come on the co-chair. I also would like to request the Metropolitan President Vishwaban and the Mahavir Senior Center President Bhanubai, if you are here, please join the stage for the photo op. This is a quick photo opportunity for all the guests that we have. After that, Jignesh and I will give you a quick high-level update. We will then depart for our lunch. Make it fast because we have amazing sessions and stories to listen from our committee chairs. Jai Jirendra all. How are you all doing? So we are kind of right on time. 12:30 will, before that 12:30 I think we'll be done in next 20 minutes. We won't bore you, but because we have a lot of great presentations to see from our committee chairs. But I do want to recognize some good words that our guest said to us. JAINA has strength and JAINA is so powerful. Like it's a truly a statement for us, all of us, to kind of think about it and make a huge impact by understanding this collective power that JAINA brings as a united sum within North America. 70 plus centers have registered in JAINA as Jain centers, and being a non-sectarian, we welcoming all sons within JAINA, right? And JSMC has always pioneered a strength of unity and equanimity. We are probably one of the first sons who have Char Fika within our Jain sons, and we respect and welcome everyone within Jainism globally. So I think fantastic team that we have at JAINA Convention. Jignesh and I will walk you through some of the highlights that we have. And you will hear more about this. And if somebody can turn off the light, we don't need a light on our face, it's okay. But maybe you can see the better. Can somebody turn off the light, the front light. Just okay, so I know it's hard to see, but 4 keynote speakers, many religious keynote speakers. We have blessings from Gurudev, Acharya Ratnasundar Vijay Maharaj Sahib, Raman Sagar Ji Maharaj Sahib, Namal Muni Ji Maharaj Sahib, and Mahashaman Ji Maharaj Sahib. So with all these blessings, all the great keynote speakers, beautiful production of Festival of World, theme-based cultural program, planned and owned by our own cultural committee. We'll hear more about them as well. But fantastic program we have lined up. About 18 entries we have received. So it will be mesmerizing 2 hours of show you will have never seen before. I promise you, it's going to be a fantastic show. Rumi, no pressure, but it's going to be amazing, I know that. The next is the Kosha and Tulibhadra drama, which is our home production. JSMC has done this thing many times in past, once in JAINA Convention 2023 as well, with Nem Raju drama. The similar type of Broadway style production we are bringing again with Kosha and Tulibhadra, with our own cast, our own director, writer, all what you can call it, Dr. Mukesh Doshi and his entire team is putting together this show. And then many other programs that we have, but I do want to also provide a couple of new things that we've been adding is in the convention we are going to have a mini museum, Abhay Prabhavana Museum. How many of you have gone visited Pune? In Pune, there is a new Jainism museum has inaugurated. Yes, thank you. So many of you have seen this. We had a wonderful call with Dr. Abhay Girodia, who is one of the keynote speakers. Facilitated by Dr. Manoj Jain, and it was wonderful to talk with Abhay Girodia. He was so amazing personality, and his entire team was so cooperative. They really want to bring the entire museum here in a mini format. At their own expense, they will bring the whole thing, and we are going to have an Abhay Prabhavana mini museum at convention. It's going to be a remarkable opportunity for all of us to see. Another nice big addition is Samavasaran Rachna. The Sons of New York have put together a 15-feet Samavasaran Rachna, and they are so excited and they are to present that Samavasaran. So we are going to display that also in the entrance of the convention center. And then next is the retail program highlights. I know it's not meant for reading each and every line, but it is available to see online, and you can see the detailed program highlights. So you can plan your day, invite, make sure that you attend all the key highlighted events. But throughout this program highlights, we are also adding a few more new unique ideas. One of them is the Tapasvi Ratna Bowman. So we had requested all Jain centers to submit their Tapasvi Ratnas within their center, and we have received a great entries with photographs and everything. So we are going to be putting together a nice show, video show to highlight the Tapasvi Ratna. We are also going to put together a tribute video to honor passed away leaders and prominent people within JAINA, within JSMC, and our Reverend Gurujis and Mahatmas who have passed away since 2023. This is a tradition in JAINA convention. Every convention does this thing. So we are continuing on that tradition. Only thing that we are adding to this is, since it is posted in JSMC, we are going to recognize all the past leaders and past prominent people from JSMC as part of this video production as well. We have made progress in furthering this program. We now have appointed a minute-by-minute committee led by Deepak Doshi and a few others here in this audience. I'm not going to remember the name, so I won't speak that. But the minute-by-minute programming committee will be responsible to double-click this program at very minute level, minute-by-minute level, and make sure that execution of the program happens exactly the way we have envisioned. So, and it will be only for the main stage events for morning and evening. We also have appointed a new committee called Seating Arrangement Committee. As you know, we have many VIPs and VIPs are coming from all over the world. We have a reserved seating where donors have purchased reserved seats. So we have to make sure that they are respectfully seated and have a proper arrangement for them. So we have appointed a seating arrangement committee as well. Another thing is we launched Satkarya program just recently. So these are the list of Satkarya that we are planning to request our attendees to donate towards. Satkarya Jitaya, which is animal welfare, academic education scholarship, Sadharnik Bhakti, Karuna. Through the Karuna, the money that we received is going to be contributing to fund 250 eye surgeries and also 1,000 homeless people that we are going to support through this thing. And planting a tree. This is one of the 9 sankalp that Dr. Narendra Modi ji gave, right? So one of the 9 sankalps that Prime Minister Narendra Modi gave, which is planting a tree. So in that regard, JAINA has undertaken this new initiative, planting a tree, and the first location where they are going to embark on is Palitana. So all this Satkarya related donations that we receive is going to be only and only used for those Satkarya and nothing else. So please open your wallet and do Satkarya as you may. Registration is 4,820. Unbelievable and hold up to be an in-person convention with 4,820 total registration. I know the numbers are hard to see, but it's amazing to see 442 YJ have registered. Usually YJ convention is around 900 people. In last Atlanta I visited there, they had 900 convention attendees. So half of that YJ convention attendees are going to be here, which is remarkable. Thank you to YJ leadership for making it happen. YJP also has a great presence of 92 attendees. 188 Kids Club. So what an amazing number for Kids Club, right? 160 Jain Connect, matrimonial related activities, and we are so amazed to see the numbers counting and increasing. 53 plus Connect, new program that we launched, which is Connect Plus for the people who are 40 and above, would want to find a match. So there are 53 registrations for that as well, which is very nice. And I do want to recognize with all this YJP, Jain Connect, JAP, great work by our own past President Piyush Gandhi and his entire team for coordinating logistics, coordinating hotel requirements, management around it, while working with each and every team's chairs and coaches and their committee. He is a great liaison for connecting and bringing and helping all three commissioners to make that happen. So it's great activities planned out throughout all these 5 weeks of youth, next generation, and then some great pictures of the Bollywood program that we have. We also have the Jain's Got Talent, right? So if you have not registered for Jain's Got Talent, it's too late. Sorry, the door has closed. We have we have record break entries received in Jain's Got Talent with the leadership of Sanjay Bhai Bhandari. I think he's online joining. Om Ring Ain Namaha. This is another grand production of JSMC. So JSMC, we have done this in the past as well. So our own team under the leadership of Dr. Pradeep Bhai and Darshana Ben and Leena Ben and Kushal Bhai, they are all amazingly putting together this show with so many kids showcasing the Pathshala talent through Om Ring Ain Namaha skit. And there are some transportation, hotel logistics and medical logistics. Let's not go into interest of time. I'll just close here and request Ignesh to say a couple of words. Once again, thank you so much for overwhelming response in donation to all of our donors.
Excellent speeches. It makes it difficult for me because I'm the last 1 or 2 left before lunch. So I'll try to beat that. Obviously, we heard a lot of great updates, and very soon we'll also get convention committee updates for all the hard work that the committee chairs and their teams have already put in. We are now in the home stretch with just 66 days to go. But I wanted to take a step back so that we understand the significance of this milestone. We've heard Chicago, we've heard JAINA, we've heard JSMC, and we've heard the convention. And how all these 4 come together as a very critical milestone in our individual lives. So I'll go back to the history sum. 132 years back, the first Jain to set foot on North American soil was the very eloquent Vichan Raghavji Gandhi. Upon the recommendation of Acharya Vijayanand Suri, he came to Chicago to represent Jainism at the world's first Parliament of Religions in 1893. And he received a very, very positive response from everyone. It took another 75 years to establish the early Jain centers in North America, in cities including Chicago, New York, Boston, and Southern California. As people mentioned, 1981 saw the formation of JAINA with the blessings of Sushil Kumarji and Gurudev Chitra Banerjee. And frankly, one thing which we missed out in Prem Bhai Jain's introduction, he was also a founding member of JAINA, so we are so lucky to have him. So that brings us to 1993, a year, 100 years after Vichan Raghavji Gandhi's Chicago visit, when North America's first Shikarbandi Derasar was built right here in Metro Chicago. Over the last 32 years, JSMC has grown significantly in many ways, becoming a united, spiritual and community hub for close to 10,000 Jains. And we have also become one of the crowning jewels in the global Jain community. Chicago, JSMC, we now talk about JAINA. During the same period, JAINA has become a beacon of unity, service and cultural preservation for over 200,000 Jains from all traditions across US and Canada, offering a powerful platform for learning, dialogue, and spiritual upliftment. So as we all know, every biennial convention is highly anticipated by thousands of us across the country. These conventions reinforce JAINA's position in the heart and minds of the community. But the anticipation for this year's convention has been very different, as you all know. As many of you said, this will be the first time a city will be hosting the convention for the 4th time. Did you also wonder about the fact that this will probably be
the largest gathering of Jains outside India, probably in the recorded history. So across the 40-odd committees assembled here, as we all spent endless hours doing yet another convention center walkthrough, or working through the logistics of registration, or testing the convention mobile app, or fine-tuning the plan for breakout sessions, or completing any of the numerous tasks. Remember that we are all working to create an experience for our 5,000 attendees that is not only spiritually uplifting, but also memorable and unique. We are continuing to strengthen our bonds within the global Jain community, as well as growing our legacy for the future Jains. And we are showcasing the best that Chicago and JSMC has to offer. In these last 9-10 weeks, even more than before, as Prembhai also said, please stay connected with the extended team, fully understand your areas of work and the dependencies with other areas. Listen intently to the presentations that the committees present today and think about ways that we can elevate the overall guest experience. Anticipate that there will be choke points that will invariably happen in such a large gathering and find ways to address those choke points. So I'd like to end with a very big thank you to all of you, our Mahasangkutis, Sangkutis, sponsors, committee chairs, volunteers, convention board members, event managers, and the entire JSMC for being a part of this fulfilling journey. Jai Jain. Wanted to quickly also invite Piyush Bhai, quick update on the youth side. He may have a few words to say.
Jai Jain, everyone. So, as you saw, one slide that Vipulva had put together, that the youth activities includes a variety of cohorts in the youth section. We have the young and dynamic YJ. Everybody knows about what YJ does, right? How the conventions, they take care of it. And this year, I was surprised they started a little late. I was a little worried in the beginning. I was like, boy, how are you going to make it? Because the registration numbers were piling up. But they have gathered a team of 25 volunteers who are putting together this fantastic programming. I was so amazed with the speed at which they ramped up and they put together their programming place. It's amazing. You'll see more details coming up. YJP, they were so enthusiastic. In fact, the numbers which show over here, that's double the number that the YJP attendees that were there at the Florida Center. So that shows the amount of interest that Chicago Convention is having among all the youths. YJP team were the first to complete their entire planning. So thank you YJP for that. Jain Connect, this was an initiative that was started under Mahesh Vadur's leadership at the LA Convention Center, or at the LA Convention. And that has grown, that services has grown. It's not only the convention time, but throughout the year, there are many activities that take place on the Jain Connect front. And the two co-chairs have done a tremendous work. Actually, we had a scare for Jain Connect also in the middle. One of the co-chair, because of personal reason, he couldn't continue, so he apologized for that. And we had a change in leadership in the middle of the planning sessions. But the team has come up tremendously, very nicely, and you'll see more details coming through. And then the JAB team. I mean, everybody knows about JAB, right? I mean, especially everybody at Chicago knows about JAB. I didn't have to worry anything about JAB. I just said that Shwetaben and Harsh Bhai Shroff, who are leading that team, I said, what do you want? They said, we need space. I gave them space, they were happy. And that's it. And after that, everything they have taken care of things independently. And for the first time, well, I don't know, I should say first time, but after a very long time, we are introducing Jain Connect Plus. That's a category for matrimonial for all the people 43 years and above. It was a growing demand that was coming to us as a Jain Connect team. We said, well, the focus in Jain Connect was completely different, but we wanted to experiment with that. And at first I thought that there may be only 10, 15 people who might be interested, and boy, we have 60 people who have registered for Jain Connect. That's a good problem to have. Now the team we have put together. At first I thought that okay, it's just 15, 20 people. It's easy. We'll manage. We have managed thousands of people. 20 people is not a big deal, right? But now with 60 people, now you have to be really innovative, right? How do you manage that? Their requirements are completely different than the youth requirements. So the team has come up with a very creative programming for them too, and hopefully we'll have some positive results over there. But that's in general, showing that the youth is equally contributing in this convention. And from all the registrations that we have had, almost 1/5 of the registration is from the youth. So thank you all the young leaders of the future.
Thank you, Piyush. I was told that to work with YJ and YJP, the person has to be 25 or younger. I think Piyush is still young, and he's very young by heart. And I still remember him when I first brought him to the volunteer committee at Jain Society of Chicago. So thank you, Piyush. Next, I wanted to introduce our own, the person who left Chicago, but never left from Chicago. And he's always in our mind, he's always working with us as a team. And none other than our own Jagat Shah. Jagat is our JAINA Convention Secretary. And I would request Jagat to please go over. After the lunch part is done, Jagat is going to handle the all the committee chairs, meetings, everybody's presentation. And Jagat is going to handle that part of the meeting. So I would request Jagat to please take over.
Thank you, Hamadbhai, everyone. First of all, I would like to say I am a Chicago person. So never think that I left Chicago anytime. I'm always in Chicago. I'm always in touch with Chicago. I know what is happening. And I'm contributing as much as I can to be a part of the Chicago. So I'm now think again about the JAINA convention. So you have heard so much things about the JAINA, JSMC and all that. But JAINA at large is actually a bigger community. As Ajay highlighted earlier, right? I mean, it's a good brand. It's a very established brand. This brand has to expand a little bit more. And the way this convention, what we thought about, how we can show the strength of our JAINA. And the way we are thinking about is introducing some new concepts here during the convention. So it's not just the JSMC or Chicago Sun. We are trying to actually include all other 75 Sun who are part of a JAINA. So what we are doing this time, so one of the things that people may highlighted is basically the Tapasvi Ratna, right? So Tapasvi Ratna is a very good way. We are actually trying to gather information about all the Tapasvis across the JAINA and JAINA sons, I will say, and trying to recognize them as a part of our convention. The second activity that we are actually building, I know somebody said about the youth, encouraging the youth. Our Pathshala teachers are at the heart of our youth. In my opinion, they are the best connection to our community. So what we are trying to do is we are trying to recognize those Pathshala teachers secluded into certain region. So that is what one of the activities that is happening. Also on top of it, I know you might be aware that we have so many sons, so many virasas in the JAINA. But we are trying to get the pictures. We are trying to recognize the committee members who are a powerhouse behind the force of the JAINA. We are trying to actually recognize them as a part of our convention. So those are the various activities happening at a broader level. And the way I do MVs, maybe I think that's the way this is for you. Maybe the next convention maybe we held in India. Wow. You know the JAINA convention. now have a unity diversity. We are trying to enrich, we are actually extending our goal and broader and richness, right? So that is what we have to think about, how we can just not stay within our North America region. We can extend that. So those are the various activities happening. Again, I know we are running a little bit late today for our overall meeting. We try to go for a lunch for about half an hour.
मंगळानं च सव्वेसी पढमम हवई